On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, an oral history. Cincinnati is in the midst of a startup renaissance. We're being recognized by national media like Entrepreneur Magazine and CNN Money as a hotbed of startup activity. That's why in this week's issue, we're doing an oral history of a movement that didn't start overnight. Dave Knox, co-founder of the Brandery, says we've had 3 phases of entrepreneurship in Cincinnati. The first was when the big companies started back here in the late 1800s, early 1900s. The second wave was in the late 1990s. That's when Main Street, seen here today and over the Rhine, was home to many startups and dubbed Digital Rhine. In about 2001, the dot-com bubble burst, and little happened over the next decade here on Main Street. But now that's all changed in today's current third wave of entrepreneurship. And it's hard to keep up with all the names and faces in the startup ecosystem. So, how did we get there? Where did it all start? And what will it take to propel Cincinnati to what many see as its birthright, as a hub of entrepreneurial activity? Reporter Andy Brownfield talked to 17 different people to get answers to those questions, so you have to read that article in the Business Courier. One of the people interviewed is James Fisher, co-founder of Road Trippers. That's a startup that came out of the Brandery and over the Rhine and received seed funding from Cincy Tech. He came to Cincinnati specifically to work out of the Brandery, and his business now employs 20 full-time people. Road Trippers was also a finalist for the Business Courier's Best Places to Work Awards. James Fisher joins Business Watch producer Kelly Leon here in the studio. James and Kelly.
Thank you, Brian. So quickly, James, what is Road Trippers?
Road Trippers is an online mapping site that's really kind of built from the ground up for travel and tourism and road trips, of course.
Okay, all right. And in the article, you're quoted as saying that you specifically did not want to be in San Francisco, Boston, or New York. Why?
I think because, for a start, prices are very high in those cities. I think that if you have like a low real estate cost, that means you can kind of keep costs down across the business. It means that your employees can have a better standard of living, cheaper.
This is your love letter to Cincinnati, by the way, that we're seeing right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. There's many reasons. I mean, it was once you start to get a really great team here, it kind of means that, you know, you're oh, that was your next question, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
once you get a really great team here, it kind of locks you into the city. And we've found that hiring here has been really, really easy, and the kind of quality of people that we're getting is super, super high. So,
do you agree with the premise of the article that there is this renaissance underway?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I know from doing this show, it feels like we were always doing stories on startups. I mean, they're just so interesting.
There's heaps of activity. I mean, I've been here for 2 years, and I'm just seeing like the curve just going up and up and up, and also the quality increasing.
So based on what you've experienced and where you are now, forecast out, do you plan to stay? What do you feel the environment will be in 2, 5, 10 years? Is this going to continue?
I think it's absolutely going to continue. When I think, you know, you can really see it in over the Rhine, not just in the startup scene, and I think the two things are kind of quite intricately linked in many ways. When you think about what's happened in the last 2 years, you can just carry that forward, and you know, everybody I know just wants to be in over the Rhine, is very interested in startups. We're starting to activate old money and all this kind of stuff, and everybody is taking an interest now. So I think the momentum is with us. And
we're all noticing that you are not from Cincinnati.
No.
I don't know what's giving me that clue, but...
No, I'm from Covington. I'm from England.
You're from England, so you came here. And we have to send it back to Brian, but you are expecting a baby next week.
I am, yes,
so
we are.
A little Cincinnatian.
And wife.
So you are here. You're putting down the roots.
Little Bruce.
Little Bruce.
Little Bruce Emerson Fisher, made in Ohio.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best of luck with baby Bruce, with your business.
Thank you very much.
And Brian, back to you.
All right, Kelly and James, you're going to have to learn how to say hoo-day.